right, so it has been a long time and I apologize. I almost don't even know where to start with this update because it has been so long. Last I left you guys, I was 10 weeks pregnant, and I think I did like a 7 to 10 weeks update, and I am now 16 weeks, which is crazy. Well, 16 weeks and a day if we're being precise. So yeah, it's been a while and I'm sorry, and I'm going to try and make this as short as possible, not just because people don't want to sit through a really long update, but also because for whatever reason, when I updated my phone, I guess it added a few apps that I can't take off my phone, and now the upload capability of my phone, for whatever reason, between editing it and trying to upload it onto my phone again after it's been edited, it just won't allow me. The capacity to hold it is no longer there. So I don't know. I used to be able to upload like 40-minute vlogs with vlogs that have also on top of that been edited, which usually adds a little bit extra. Like sometimes I've added pictures and things like that, or an intro. So I'm not sure, like it's so frustrating that my phone went to being able to upload 40-minute vlogs to now I don't even know if I'll be able to upload a 15-minute vlog, and I may not even be able to edit it on top of that. So this update may be without an intro. It may be, I may not even be able to add any pictures, which is really sad because I have so much to tell you guys and some things that I'd love to show you. So we'll see. I guess with this, it will be a surprise. Because I don't know. Okay, let me get into this update. Okay, last I left you, I said I was 10 weeks, and today I'm 16 weeks and a day, and it has been a while, and a lot has happened, and I'm gonna try and make this short. So, last I left you, I was gonna be leaving for Mexico for kind of like an anniversary and a what do you call it, baby moon trip, and it was amazing for many reasons, but it also was very challenging. I started having morning sickness on that trip, and it just, yes, it was a little bit challenging, but overall we had an amazing time, and it will be an experience that I won't forget for multiple reasons. And so if I can, I'll try and insert a few pictures right now. So anyway, moving on. So today, baby is now the size of an avocado, and I definitely have popped a little bit, which is really exciting because nobody likes looking like a frumpy person, and there is definitely that awkward stage in the beginning of, I think, everyone's pregnancy where you kind of look pregnant, but then again you don't really look pregnant, so people kind of look at you weirdly and you're not sure if they're wanting to ask, but then it's kind of rude to ask if you're not pregnant, because I mean, come on, that's probably the most horrible thing someone can do if you're not pregnant and they ask you if you are pregnant. So I can totally understand people's, kind of worry about saying anything, but hopefully I've now popped enough that it looks pretty clear that I'm pregnant. I'll give you guys a bump date after this and you guys can see for yourself. Symptoms since last I updated you, like I said, morning sickness definitely kicked in. It has been a battle. For the most part, I've been able to keep down food. I've only thrown up twice so far. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping it stays that way. I'm still experiencing morning sickness. I've experienced morning sickness today. I'm slowly trying to find new ways, new things to do or not to do to try and help it. Like for instance, in the morning, I know now that I cannot drink water. Even if I eat, I cannot drink water. For some reason, water by itself or mixed in with food is the most horrible combination I can do to myself in the morning, and I end up throwing up. So yeah, which is kind of a strange thing for me to try and get used to because I'm a very big avid water drinker, and I love my water. And usually in the past, I would wake up and I'd have a big glass of water and it would be the most refreshing thing. But now I just can't do that. So I guess the upside to the morning sickness, if there is an upside, it usually only kicks in if I don't eat. So I just have to remember every 2 hours to 3 hours, or the second that I start feeling a little hungry, I've got to eat something. I've been having quite a bit of back pain, especially if I sit too long. Um, I don't know what it is, the pressure of me sitting, I don't know what, but for some reason it just completely gives me horrible back pain if I sit too long. So oftentimes, if I'm like at a dinner party or something and everybody's sitting and talking for hours, I end up having to get up and just stand there because I just can't sit in that chair for too long, because it just gives me horrible pain. I'm still experiencing round ligament pain, especially when I sneeze, which I'm not even sure if you can call it round ligament pain like when you sneeze. Usually round ligament pain happens when you're actually like your body is moving. But for some reason that same feeling happens when I sneeze, and it's a horrible, horrible, horrible experience. Because like as soon as you sneeze, you like literally scream at the same time because it feels like someone is stabbing you with a knife and it hurts. So that's another strange, weird symptom that I've been having this last 2 weeks or so. So to say that I'm terrified of sneezing is definitely true. Let's see, my acid reflux and indigestion kind of went away for a couple weeks, but now it's back. But thankfully, as long as I eat kind of American food, which is pretty bland and kind of mild, it doesn't usually happen. So I have to kind of stay away from like Thai food or Chinese food or Indian food. Those, for some reason, those types of foods just really aggravate my acid reflux and indigestion, and I just literally will stay up all night with it if I'm not careful. So I just try and stay away from that type of food, even though I love that type of food. So it's been really hard. Let's see, any other symptoms? Gassiness is still there, burping all the time. I'm pretty used to it now. It's just kind of like, I barely even notice it anymore. I've been really craving Coke. That helps so much with the nausea, with the acid reflux, indigestion. I just love Coke. Coke is like, it's my secret medicine. All around, it does it helps with everything. And unfortunately, I have to not drink Coke because it is just added calories, empty calories. It's not good for me. It's not good for baby. I just, unfortunately, I'm trying not to indulge in it. Unfortunately, I have gained so far since getting pregnant close to 20 pounds, which is really embarrassing for me to tell you guys, and I hope you won't judge. I am definitely not eating for two. I do not have that mentality, but I think the combination of I lost about 50 pounds before getting pregnant, and the way I did that was I was on a very strict 1,200 calorie diet as well as doing very heavy cardio, and I think going from that to no cardio, well, very little cardio, to not restricting my calories, and not to say that I was eating everything and anything and just junk food all day. No, but I definitely wasn't strict on what I was eating. I think that huge difference just kind of like my body just went crazy and decided to hold on to anything that I ate, and it's been hard because the doctors obviously aren't very happy with it. I'm not very happy with it because at the size that I am at, I don't want to gain another 20 pounds because I'm not even halfway through this pregnancy. And if I were to gain another 20 pounds or 30 pounds, that's a huge weight gain. So I'm really trying hard now to stay off the Coke. I'm gonna, hopefully within the next couple of days, I'm gonna start taking regular yoga classes. The doctor said, or my midwife said, you know, even just walking 20 minutes a day can really help. In terms of my diet, she's like, just try and stay away from carby foods, you know, just eat a lot of protein and vegetables, and, you know, obviously be careful with fruit, but fruit's pretty good too. Excuse me. So we'll see, fingers crossed. I'm really hoping and trying to not gain weight, but with this baby, I just want to eat all the time, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem, if I were to, like, for a snack, because I'm starting to feel hungry and I know that I'm gonna start feeling sick, you know, a handful of carrots is not going to stop me from being nauseated. You know, for whatever reason, the thing that really helps my nausea is like dense food. So that's, unfortunately, that's like carby foods, bread, potatoes, starchy foods, you know, things that unfortunately make you gain weight. So it's a battle. It's a battle, and I hate it. And I in some ways it's kind of ruining my pregnancy, because I almost feel like I'm focusing so much on the fact that I'm gaining weight, and that I hate that I'm gaining weight, and I feel disappointed that I'm gaining weight. And I feel like I'm not even really able to enjoy the pregnancy. So it's a really weird position that I'm in right now, and I'm trying to figure out a balance. So yeah, but I want to be honest with you guys. So that's what I'm struggling with. In terms of, let's see, any other symptom that I've been having, runny nose. I don't know what that's about, but for the last 3 weeks or so, I've had the constant runny nose. It's been pretty annoying. For a while when it first happened, I thought maybe I was getting a cold, but then it just never went away. So that's a little weird. I had what's it called? I had like a genetics test done where they were checking for Down syndrome, and that genetics test came back negative. So far, baby is completely healthy, nothing to be worried about. I did have a little bit of an accident where I fell and I ended up getting all twisted up and hitting my stomach, and I did get sent to the emergency room, but again, thankfully everything's fine, baby's healthy. We still haven't found out the sex yet. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks we will find out the sex. Everybody thinks it's a girl. I'm the only one who thinks it's a boy, so we shall see. I'll feel pretty silly if I was the only one who thought it was a boy and it ends up being a girl. I mean, come on. If anyone should know what this baby is, it should be, you know, me. It should be mom who knows the sex of, you know, baby. But for whatever reason, everyone thinks it's a girl. So we'll see. I'll definitely let you guys know as soon as we find out, because we're really excited. And let me think if there's anything else symptoms wise. I may be going on and off track. Sorry about that. Pregnancy brain, I guess, is another symptom. Trying to think. My boobs. Oh my God, my boobs have become huge. Huge. And I mean huge. Right before I got pregnant, I was still a pretty big size. I was kind of blessed in that area. I started out at a 38D, and now, drum roll, I am now a 40E. A 40E. Oh my God, I never thought in a million years that I would be an E. And it kind of scares me, because I'm like, that's huge. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And that milk hasn't even come in yet. So it's like, it's kind of scary to think about. So yeah, that's, I guess, another symptom. And I do have a huge maternity haul for you guys. I don't know if you guys want me to do it. So I guess give me a thumbs up or write me a little message. I don't know. But I have a huge maternity haul, everything from Destination Maternity, Old Navy, and Target. Those are, I think, the 3 main stores that I've shopped at. And I do have a few baby clothes. And so, yeah, I would love to do it. I may or may not do it, whether or not you guys message me or give me a thumbs up. It just depends. If I have the time and I'm kind of bored, I might just do it. So let's see. So that part of the update, like, you know, baby buys and all of that, I want to make a separate video, just because with my phone being so difficult, I'm trying to make this update as short as possible. I feel like I'm leaving so much out, but then again, my brain just doesn't work. Let's see. I don't know. My husband and I, we might be moving soon. So that's, I guess, another update really quickly. So this background and in general, a lot of things might change that may affect my ability to upload anytime soon. So that will be sometime in the future. Our lease is going to be up early October, so we have to find a place within the next couple of weeks. Where we live there's just this huge like bubble where everything in terms of living is so expensive. Our rent is going from about $1,800 a month to $2,300 a month, and that's just like a crazy difference, and there's no rent control here. So where we live right now, unfortunately, is getting really expensive. So we're probably gonna have to leave this town and move to the next city, because this is just crazy. It is just crazy, and it's stupid because apparently our area, LA, is raising minimum wage to $15, and to me it doesn't make any sense. Why are you gonna raise like minimum wage but then turn around and then raise cost of living? That, to me, that's not gonna help the economy at all. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so we're probably gonna have to move, with baby coming. We just don't want to spend that much money on rent. I mean, that's like throwing money away. So, we want to try and find a place that we can try and save money. We'd like to buy a house. So, and then with baby, saving money is hard when you have a baby and you have rent to pay. It's just like, you're kind of like, I don't want to pay $1,000 and $300 for rent and barely be able to save enough to buy a house. So it's kind of like we want to find some place cheaper so that we can save more money and hopefully buy a house sooner. So that's the plan. I'm trying to think if there's any other updates. I think that's about it. Again, I will hopefully be doing a haul for you guys. I kind of wanted to add it to this update, but as it is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload this. So yeah. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys, and hopefully you will see me soon. Oh, and just really quickly, I don't know if I mentioned it, again, pregnancy brain. Hopefully I'll be doing updates from now on every 2 weeks. So hopefully I can continue doing that. We'll see, but that's what I'm gonna try and do. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys later. All right, bye.